and welcome to And Now You Know. I am your host, Teresa. This show is going to answer all those silly, weird, stupid questions you find yourself asking. I ask a lot of stupid shit, like a lot. Which, it turns out, there are actually some pretty reasonable and logical answers behind these. So I thought, what a neat idea for a show, and here we are. Let's get going, shall we? Tonight I'll be answering the question,
Dad, are you still awake?
Yes, Tina, I was just talking to Jean, right? A second ago?
Do you think horses get songs stuck in their heads?
Oh my god. I don't know. Tina, go to sleep.
Yes, that's right. Do horses get songs stuck in their heads? When I first heard this question, I just laughed and thought, oh, Tina, you goofy kid, you. But on my 100th rewatch of Bob's Burgers, I wondered, could they? I mean, horses are pretty intelligent animals, and I've seen them in competition where they prance and shit to music. So to me, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. But is it actually possible for them to get songs stuck in their heads? While horses are incredibly smart, their brains are not wired like ours. In order to experience an earworm, certain brain functions have to be present, like a well-developed auditory cortex, or being able to remember music and sounds and process subtle differences in tone, rhythm, and pitch. Inner thoughts, memory capable of looping thoughts. Now, horses do have incredible hearing and are able to process real-world sounds, like whistles or clicks used in training, other horses, wild animals, you get it. But they do not have the same prefrontal and temporoparietal brain process that makes it possible for humans to experience an earworm. So no, horses cannot get songs stuck in their heads. If you think this is the end of it, I'd say nay, you're incorrect. But I started wondering, do horses react to music? Turns out, yes, they are very reactive to music. According to multiple animal behavior studies, certain types of music can either be calming or stressful for horses. Researchers found that classical, R&B, and New Age music tend to reduce stress responses, including lower heart rate and cortisol levels, and can even increase feeding behavior. Some studies have also suggested that classical music exposure may positively influence racehorse performance, though results vary and aren't considered definitive. On the flip side, pop, fast-tempo jazz, rock, and metal have shown to increase stress behaviors. Horses exposed to these styles may eat less or refuse food, pace back and forth, and become more agitated or reactive. Country music produced mixed results. Depending on the horse, reactions ranged from calming to stressful. I did notice that there wasn't any mention of rap. While rap hasn't been studied extensively in horses, it could potentially be stressful due to the heavy bass and fast tempo. So just remember, Wu-Tang is for the children, not the horses. But then I started to wonder, are there any horse musicians? You bet your ass there are. They aren't musicians in the way humans are, obviously, but there are a few relatively well-known musical horses. Black Pearl is a miniature horse who has been used as a therapy horse at Shriners Children's Medical Center in Pasadena, California. She's been trained to play a keyboard with her muzzle for the kids. Then there's Eupia, who plays the harp and guitar with her handler. You can actually watch the videos on Instagram at Michaela the Only. And finally, Murphy, a rescue horse from Australia. He went viral in 2017 for playing a keyboard using his mouth. I highly recommend watching videos of all of them. It's incredibly heartwarming and very adorable. What I found even more amazing is that there are musicians who create music specifically for horses. Plumes, a French singer, is known for visiting farms and ranches to sing to horses and other livestock, usually accompanied by his bright pink guitar. Buster Marengo is a classically trained pianist known for playing piano for horses in their stalls. And Nick Reeve, who creates custom dressage music, that's where the horses prance and do the fancy things, tailored specifically to the horse's gait and the rider's choreography. And now you know. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I feel like we all gained some useful knowledge. If not, well, who knows? Maybe it'll come up at bar trivia and you'll harken back to this very episode and go, hey, I did learn something. But if you have any questions you'd like answered, feel free to send me a message on Twitter at ANYKShow or email me at nowyouknowshow@gmail.com. Until next time.